Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. The action has already started. Aimed beyond the defence.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Zakaria promptly onto that, and that is that. Foden. Totti. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. That's a throw. And he's managed to gift it back. Has a look and has a go. Yamal! And he can clear it away. He's picked his way through. Forwards and with intent. And that interception was most necessary. Oh, that's a key interception. Forward it goes. No, that's been intercepted. Totti. Can he get it through? And he's in on goal. That is lovely from him. Chance to shoot now. Totti! And it's a goal!
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Saudi Arabia break the deadlock.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game. Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
David Villa. Totti! Now, who's going to be first to this? He's under a lot of pressure there. Clears it out of harm's way. Saudi Arabia looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. Oh, good ball. Oh, shooting chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Cross goes in there. Cleared away. Belts one. Gave it a go, but off target.
Well, he's hit it well enough for me. I suppose it could be a deliberate attempt to just draw that defence out.
It's a pretty loose pass. That's played into space. Thuram cuts out the pass. Shifted upfield. And it's half-time here. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room, and while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
Well, they showed glimpses of some wonderful football to go in with the lead at half-time, and that's definitely pleased the fans. I think they'll be looking to keep this intensity up now in the second half.
Saudi Arabia go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. And we're off again.
Well, 1-0 may be good enough, so they may err on the side of caution and get more players behind the ball instead of running beyond it. They could even try to spoil it from here, we'll see.
And it's been taken. He's got the shot away! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Cristiano Ronaldo clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Beckham, the regular corner taker. And it's hoisted clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Foden. He's got away. I've managed to get it away. David Villa. Time and again they are repelled. Foden. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Koundé. Some really good ball movement. It's Totti! They've scored! And this is getting better and better. That is just remarkable, the amount of bend he got on that.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances of turning 2 into 3.
He can get that clear. Well, they've got it again. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Oh, good read. Yamal. And here's the chance to counter.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Roberto Carlos clears. He shifted it to the flank. There really wasn't very much in that, not far away from being a telling final ball.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
And that's been intercepted. Good spot. Cristiano Ronaldo! It's in! Back within one! They have them in their sights again! What are you thinking about the goal?
Well, I thought once he got the first part of it right by getting his knee over the ball, it was always likely to be drilled very low, and so it proved.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, they've given themselves a chance here, but now it's a case of getting the balance right between attack and defence, and that's not easy.
Substitution in progress.
Pumas Unam have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
He'll try from distance. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Now that's well seen too. And the referee brings it to a close. Saudi Arabia pull through, sometimes by hook, sometimes by crook, but that needn't matter. They have the win, and that's what they needed. Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Passing is crisp and sharp. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Ah, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Totti! And he's gone looking for safety. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Trent Alexander-Arnold is a key component, particularly in teams that play on the counter. Okay, you have the pace and the overlapping, but add to that his excellent work ethic, deliveries and his willingness to get back and cover. All qualities I really like. And then there's a whole array of flair.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. I've managed to get it away. Malcolm proves just a little bit too strong. Oh, that's a fine interception. Danger averted for now. Rodri. That is ended up in no man's land.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And smartly reclaimed. Now it's Mbappe. And he has been fouled there. Messi. And that's a good ball. David! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. Neither side yet able to find the net. Now it's Totti. And there's green grass ahead of him. Malcolm could try cutting inside here. It's run loose here. Malcolm! And it's a goal! And he's got what he came for, his 20th goal. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
It's a simple game. A striker's job is to find the space as often as possible, and he did exactly that.
Saudi Arabia take the lead.
Still a fragile lead, though. They can't afford to sit on this.
And that's been intercepted. And he was quick to react. Ter Stegen. And no, that was never going to make it. Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. And he's intervened well there. And it's Messi. Moved on forwards.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And that has been cut short. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break, 1-0.
Well, they showed glimpses of some wonderful football to go in with the lead at half-time, and that's definitely pleased the fans. I think they'll be looking to keep this intensity up now in the second half.
Saudi Arabia come off having scored the only goal of the game so far. It's been tight, it's been exciting, and there is certainly plenty for us to chew on during the break. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, 1-0 may be good enough, so they may err on the side of caution and get more players behind the ball instead of running beyond it. They could even try to spoil it from here, we'll see.
Mbappe, Well timed, excellent interception. Law. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Taken back almost at once. He's got away. And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Saudi Arabia with the corner, they're first. Al Hilal can start a counter here. And that has put paid to that.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
1,898.
Van Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Foden. Rodri was in no mood for any of that. Totti. Oh, he's bustling through here. Al Hilal needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Van Dijk calmly anticipates. Now it's David. Away from immediate danger. Well, they've got it again. Iniesta. David. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. We have got changes here, from both sides in fact.
Jonathan David. Coming on the field is number 11, Didier Drogba.
Decent enough try.
Messi certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior going face-to-face with his great rival. Vinicius Junior.
Al Hilal have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Nicely weighted ball. David Villa. And he's surging through. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given penalty. Saudi Arabia have been handed a game-changing chance to further improve their position of comfort. Calm as as you like, and they're running away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Well, he took a chance, hoping that the goalkeeper would dive, and that's exactly what he did.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Saudi Arabia can take all the spoils, and it is nothing less than what they are perfectly entitled to, following this splendid display of poise, potency and proficiency. Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Totti! Totti! And he's done it!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
You know what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered a peach.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. Messi. Oh, played right into his path. Cafu. In comes the delivery. And he's there to clear it. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Can he finish? And he has kept it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Thuram. And now a sudden chance to counter. That's headed upfield. Law. Nice interception, well timed. Fernando Torres. De Bruyne. And he was quick to react. Threads one in. Beckenbauer gets across to intercept that. Law. Foden. And he's away. Totti. Petit. And it's Sané. Oh, that's neat. Sané going face-to-face with his great rival. It's Totti! Goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for. And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was the technique. It screamed goal all the way.
Totti! Oh, surely that deserved better.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Goes looking wide. Sané.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Petit. Now De Bruyne. Defending was strong and firm. Aim forwards.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Now it's Torres. He's through, it's one-on-one. Has a go! He's got a goal! And right on half-time, that is telling. The lightness of... And we hit half-time. Well, it has been a very watchable football match that has already provided 3 goals, both teams contributing plenty to it. And in terms of scoreline, it is close to being perfectly balanced. The game living up to billing and plenty of thrills to keep the crowd warm. We'll be resuming in a quarter of an hour from now with the scoreline 2-1. Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
Saudi Arabia leading by 1 in a finely poised game. It is intriguing to watch and could easily go either way. And we're already back underway here. No changes at the interval from either side. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
That's a good ball out wide. Cafu.
The attendance for this match was 72,000.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And out to safety. Petit. Cafu. Belts one. Law is onto it in a flash. And that's been intercepted. Spread it left. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Now it's Foden. Shot chance! It's in! Pomp, panache and passion. This, a man full of it all.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Saudi Arabia go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
There really wasn't very much in that, not far away from being a telling final ball.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it. This is the time you need that pace.
And it's Petit. Law. Cafu. Now it's Stoichkov. Well seen, saw that coming. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Played towards the other side. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And that will be the final act. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination and occasionally magic. Simply, they had all the right answers. Totti just could not help himself, could he? 3 goals to his name. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen? So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. So it's away we go then. Zakaria gets over and intercepts. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there. Shapes to shoot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, that's a key interception. And it's Cruyff. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Casemiro. He gives them some real defensive steel in the middle of the park, Peter. What he's particularly good at is nipping opposition attacks in the bud and preventing them from getting any real momentum going. He's also...
Messi! And he has kicked it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Yeah, they've got to find a way around this huge height disadvantage. Saudi Arabia can start a counter here. And that could set him on his way. Now it's Sané, just the goalkeeper to beat. Alexander-Arnold. Cruyff. Shifted upfield. And no, that was never going to make it. Nicely weighted ball. Looking for the run. Torres is flagged offside. Oh, that's well spotted. He's looking to set free a runner. Saudi Arabia, so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. And that interception was most necessary. Cruyff, there he goes, has a go! And the follow-up! Goal! Republic of Korea! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
South Korea take the lead, 1-0.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Cruyff. And it's Messi. He's made good progress from a deep position. Messi. That is good strength. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. In with the challenge. Cruyff. Distributed tidily.
Saudi Arabia certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Now it's Totti. He's found a way through. Great hit! Sticks it away! They have hauled themselves right back into it. And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Rodri. And it's Fernando Torres. And